Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Smart Marketing Connect podcast. This is the 5-minute follow-up version. My name is Tom Libby. I'm one of the co-founders of Smart Marketing Connect. And today I brought back one of my favorite guests, Jason. I'm going to say Jason Integrity. I know that's your name now, so I'm just going to use it. I'm going to go with it. So Jason, if you could remind everybody who you are and what you do quickly. I want to jump into the 5-minute follow-up, but I want to remind everybody who you are and what you do.
Yeah, I'm Jason Integrity. I own a company called Integrity Go, and I am a sales strategist. I help you have a conversation throughout your sales and marketing process to where you don't feel like you're selling and you're actually connecting with the right people.
Amazing, and that's actually leads into a really good thought that I had, right, since the last time we talked, surrounding competition. Because when you say talking to the right people, I think we always fear that our competition is talking to all the same people, and that's probably not always the case. But so when you think of competition, I'll just let you run with it, but give me the good, bad, and the ugly about what your thoughts are on competition.
Yeah. To me, it's very simple, right? There is no competition. Your only competition is you and what you did yesterday, what you did last month, and to make sure that you are consistently growing and improving. So when you're entering a marketplace, even if there are 300 other companies who sell what you sell, they're not you. They won't sell it the same way. They won't deliver it the same way. And the interaction with you and your customers won't be the same. Look at it like in fast food, there are a million burger places, right?
Sure.
So it's Burger King, McDonald's everywhere. You can drive probably 2-3 miles and you'll see 2 McDonald's, right?
Well, even worse, almost always McDonald's and Burger King are across the street from each other, right?
Right.
So that's even, yeah. Okay.
Right. So why would you enter that market where there are so many McDonald's and Burger Kings? Why would you start a burger place if competition was the issue? But if you look at the emergence of a Five Guys entered every market selling burgers that there's already so many burger places out there, right?
Yeah.
But they did it their way. They sold a different way. We don't use vegetable oil. We use peanut oil for the fries. We cook the burger right now when you order. We're not selling the cheap $1.99 hamburger. We're selling them $8-9 hamburgers, but you will be able to taste the quality, right? Our customer service is top notch. When you come in, we're gonna yell your name. We're gonna make you feel real good. And the place is going to always be clean. So much so that everything in here is white. So we cannot hide dirt at all, right? So it's all a part of their positioning to separate them from everybody else. But if they looked at the market like, we sell burgers, it's already people selling burgers, then they never would come up with the concept of Five Guys. So we all can take a cue from them. And looking at what do you do, how do you do it differently, and why should I connect with you? So you can line me up with 100 other sales strategists and sales coaches and leaders in the industry, and 70 of us are going to say something completely different. You have some other people that'll just repeat what the other 100 said, right? but most of us will have a unique view of it. So when I talk about marketing and sales, it'll be completely different. It'll be a completely different experience working with me than somebody else. My 20 years of training and experience is a part of that. I'm always reading some book. I'm always watching YouTube. I'm a student of the game, and I'm always trying to get better. So it's going to be a completely different conversation with me as opposed to somebody who just started. Or as opposed to someone who is working as a sales rep. They're just trying to sell this one thing. So that's where their focus would be. So when we look at competition in general, I'm not competing with anybody. Very rarely would a potential customer look at me and look at somebody else and start weighing us out. They're going to be attracted to one of us off the first indication. So it'll be some things about me that people may not like. And my answer is like, so there are people who will like me. So the goal is to be yourself, right? So as long as I'm doing that, I'll attract the right people to me. I'll connect with the customers that I want to be around, and everybody else will go in a different direction. But that's not my problem. I'm just trying to service the people who want to work with me. So if that's the attitude, then there is no competition. I just have to find the people who my words resonate with.
So I'm going to sum this up in two different phrases here, right? So number one is stop saying competition and start using proof of concept, right? So if you have enough of the same style or type of business, then there's a proof of concept, which means if that's what you do, go for it. There should be no competition for you. Somebody's already paved the way and said that this works. Just find out how you do it, right? So that works. And then the other one, which is, I heard this phrase a long time ago. I've said it probably a million times, and which is, some do, some don't, some will, some won't. Who cares who's next? Because if you're not the right fit for me as a consultant, the next person might be. So stop trying to solve every problem for every person. It doesn't work that way, right? So does that sum it up for you a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
And then, there's no reason that a lot of us can't connect this way. This is the beauty of Marketing Connect, right? Because somebody will look at me and say, that's too much energy. I need somebody a little more calm. And it's like, okay, well, we got somebody over here that'll fit good for it, right? Exactly. But they're not. I didn't lose anything in that interaction.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
So cool. So Jason, we're just out of time. So I just wanted to, because I'm sure you and I could probably talk about these topics all day long, right? That's what we do. So, but I wanted to thank you again very much for being back on with us. I know it's, time is probably the most valuable thing on the planet. So I appreciate your time more than I could tell you. So everybody, Jason, thank you.
Hey, thanks for having me.
And everybody else, thank you for checking in with us. And we hope to see you on the trail. Keep selling.